Are you ready to hunt some whiskey?
Yes, but not these 10 bottles. We have 10 bottles that we're just not hunting. Granted, if we do see some of these in a liquor store, well, and for retail price, we'll pick them up. It's not that they're bad, it's just ones that we're not going into liquor stores trying to find right away.
Can you, even begin to think of all the hours that we used to spend hunting?
Trying to find some of these bottles, yeah.
The crazy amount of time. Time, effort, sleep loss, because we wanted them so bad.
Yeah.
But we're done,
And again, to reiterate it, these are not bad bottles. We like these bottles. We're just not actively looking for them.
All right, so let's kick off this list. The first one is not just one,
Yeah,
right?
this is the reason I said 10. So it's these over here.
Blanton's, Weller Antique 107.
This is all the Wellers in general.
Yeah, Special Reserve, NE 12, whatever.
Yeah, the full proofs and everything we'll pick up, but we're not hunting them.
We're not hunting them. E.H. Taylor Small Batch.
Yeah, so yeah, these. The basic ones we're not necessarily hunting for. If we see the single barrels of this or the barrel proof, I'm hunting a barrel proof of this one. I have this in front of my face. the barrel proof of this one, I'm definitely hunting straight from the barrel. I'm hunting that one.
Yeah.
And then what is it? This one we've never had the CIPB or the single barrel.
We've tried them.
Yeah, but like the 12s, the Antique 107 full proofs, we'll pick them up if we find them for retail.
Yeah, we're not going to just go out of our way to look for them anymore. We're just, we have some of these. We finished some. We haven't bought backups up. Some we do have backups up, but we're just not actively searching for them anymore, so.
Stags, though, other hand, from Buffalo Trace, we are looking for those.
BTAC? Happy? Any of them?
Yes, yeah.
All that.
But this is the basic stuff. Sorry if we're saying basic. But
it's not basic. It's still great.
To us, it's just it's not stuff we're actively looking for. You ready for number 2?
Number 2.
This is one we hunted forever to find this bottle. We ended up getting one from a friend, and then we traded a bottle for one of them, and then we found this one in Florida. I haven't opened this one up yet because I think we just finished our previous one.
Yep.
But
we always open our bottles, so crazy to not
this
have
is a Joseph Magnus cigar blend. They're awesome bottles.
Love
they
them.
did get pricey. I think we paid $200-ish for this, $210, something like that. There's just so much good whiskey out there, and this is a good whiskey. It's just we're not actively looking for it anymore.
Right. If we see it again on the
for a
shelf,
good price.
Yeah, for a good price, like under 200, we would probably pick one up. Maybe after we finish this. So.
Yep. So yeah, Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend was the second on the list.
The next one on the list is one we've got to get every single year. Well, kind of. Midwinter's Night Ram. We love it. We went to High West to get our bottles one year, but the prices keep going up.
They do keep going up. I think in Utah they're like $125. Everywhere else they're $150. We've seen them around Denver for $200.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
And this is one of those limited edition bottles that they made a ton of.
Which, do we like it?
Yeah,
yes.
it's
like
good.
We've said, we like it. We like to get them every year if we can, but we're not going to go crazy to go spend $150 on this bottle.
We used to try to find this bottle, it's coming out in Denver. We're going after it. Now it's not so much anymore.
Do we like it? Yes. It's not going crazy for it. So.
So yeah, Midwinter's Night Ram.
Well, the next one could cause a little bit of controversy.
Yeah, this one might get us some haters.
It's not because we don't like it. Yeah. And it's not because we don't have a bajillion bottles on the shelf of it.
Well, Carter's. Again, these are really good. We used to hunt these things like crazy because we didn't have any. Now we have a bunch. And the best part about them is they're coming more distribution in places. Mm-hmm. It's actually sold in Colorado now.
Right. Now we can actually find it. We could go on a shelf most places and pick up a bottle of Old Carter if we want.
Not in Colorado yet. In Kentucky, yes. In Kentucky, we our past couple trips out there, we've seen them everywhere. So you don't necessarily have to hunt them anymore. You will just see them on some store shelves.
They're good.
Oh yeah,
we love them.
This one in particular is an American Batch 10. Yes, you're not going to find this one necessarily anymore, but this one's awesome. Mm-hmm. And most of what we have from Old Carter is awesome. So it's not a bash on them at all. It's just we're not actively hunting it.
No bashing. There's no bashing here. This video is not about
we're
bashing.
We're going to get the comments on it. So
it's not about bashing. We wanted to reiterate that from the beginning of this video because it's not about bashing brands. It's not about bashing products. It's not about hating you because you like a certain bottle on this table. We love these bottles. We think they're fantastic. We are just not going to go crazy trying to hunt them down because it's literally makes you go crazy. trying to find them sometimes.
Oh yeah.
It does. It makes me go insane. So,
Yeah.
all right, what's the next one on the list?
So this is one of those bottles that we said we would buy most of these. There's a couple we wouldn't necessarily buy.
I think I would if.
We've passed this one many times on shelves. Booker's.
I love Bookers. I do.
It's good. We see them for $90 to $120 typically, depending on where you're at.
Denver is always on the higher side.
I would just rather buy a Knob Creek single barrel store pick at $50-$60 versus $90 to $120 bottle.
I agree. Now, if there's a really good batch that comes out, am I going to go out and get it to try? Like, I'm not going to go crazy trying to hunt it, but I'll go out and get it if I see it, if it's at a good price. Because, again, in Denver, we're seeing them like $120.
Yeah, they're more pricey here. I think it was Missouri we were seeing them for like $90.
Right.
So yeah, it just depends where you're at.
It's crazy to think about it though. Like in Denver, we could literally buy 2 Knob Creek single barrel store picks, 120 proof, fantastic, for one of these.
That I would give a high probability I would enjoy more than one of these.
For the most part.
Yep.
Now Booker's Country Ham is a
Yeah, there are some spectacular batches of Booker's. But yeah, Booker's just one that we see and we pass all the time.
And we love bean products, so.
Yep.
All right, moving on.
Another one that we have seen on shelves and have passed multiple times. Elijah Craig 18.
It's good. I like it.
It's a pricey bottle.
It's freaking $200 or something.
$175, $200, somewhere in that range.
So expensive.
Yeah, it's just one that we hunted until we found this one, got it, and it's like, oh, it's good.
And for this one specifically, I'm not normally one to be like, oh, it's got to have proof to be really good, or oh, it needs to be aged to be really good. Like, it is what it is. But this one is 90 proof. 18-year-old, 90 proof. If this one was 120 proof, or if it was like cast strength or whatever, I would go insane trying to find this bottle. But at 90 proof, whenever we tried it, and granted, this is a single barrel, and it's still good, but I wanted more from it, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like Knob 18, Knob 18. Knob 18's 100 proof at least, but it's just one of those that just...
It's good.
It's good. It's just we're not actively hunting this bottle.
Yep. So, all right, put that one away. What's the next one on the list?
Next one on the list. Oh, this one's going to cause some controversy. You have it over there.
What is it?
That one right there. We hate this one here.
We don't want to put this on the... No, we don't hate the bottle. We hate putting this on the list.
We hate having this on here.
Wild Turkey Master's Keep.
And partially this is price. It's gone up and up and up and up. And then Unforgotten was awesome. Awesome. Voyage, the most expensive one they've had.
It's good.
It's not the best.
No, I wouldn't say it's bad, though. There's nothing bad about it. It's good. Do we enjoy it?
Yes, it's good.
It is.
But the price of it, and we've done a video with the Bardstown Foursquare, that Foursquare is better.
Right, and it's half the price.
And we needed to get another bottle of that Foursquare.
We do. I hate putting anything Wild Turkey in this video.
I hate it.
Mainly because we are the biggest Wild Turkey fans. We love Wild Turkey products. They're some of our favorites on the shelf and everywhere. But putting this on the list actually kills me. It sucks. And it's not like we don't... If we saw it on the shelf for a good price and it was a new release, then of course we would buy it.
That was actually this one. We saw sitting on the shelf.
Yeah.
And picked it up. Yeah, Master's Keep. We're going to get roasted on this one, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. Okay.
Yeah, there's got to be controversy somewhere.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next one. Again, another one we hate to put on this list, but there's a reason for it. Bardstown Discos.
I love these.
Yeah. The reason why we're not hunting them is distribution's better of them, and we see them on shelves.
Yeah.
So most of the time we can go in and find them sitting on shelves, so we don't have to hunt them anymore. So that's the good part about this one.
Yay! Good job, distribution for once.
Granted, I don't think I've seen Disco 11 in Denver yet.
It's actually slower to get to Denver. So I would say that while we do see a lot of these bottles, like we see a ton of the Discos, I think the only thing lacking there is how quickly they get to our market.
Yep.
The distribution takes forever to get to Denver.
I did see a Disco 4 the other day I wanted to buy. It was $300 though.
No.
Like, no, I can't do it.
No. It is good, but there are a lot of good whiskeys on the market, and you don't need to go spend that much money on one when you've already got one.
Discos, it's good because you can actually find them now.
We don't have to hunt them anymore. Yes! The next one really kills me to put on the list, too. Another one that kills me to put on the list, and that is Four Roses single barrel strengths. Are we still searching for them? No. Are we hunting them? No. Are we gonna buy them if we see them? Sometimes. Sometimes, yes, because we love them. Like, we went to Four Roses when we were in Kentucky last.
Yep,
and
we
we
picked
got
up 2 of them.
Yeah, we did. We got a couple of them. We really like them. Some are like way older. Like, some you can get are like 11 years old, and you're like, holy crap, that's like under $100 for an 11-year-old bourbon. Fantastic. We have a lot of these.
Yeah, we have a lot. That's
We
partially
love
why
them.
we're not hunting. But as you said, if we see them and it's the right mash bill for us, we'll pick it up.
Yeah. That's
But
it. Simple.
they're getting distributed a little bit more, at least in Denver. I've seen posts recently online of a bunch of different liquor stores getting. I think Total Wine had these the other day.
By the way, before we move on to the next one on our list,
The next and last.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Subscribe, leave us a comment, hit that like button, and also go check out our Patreon. We have a great Patreon community. We have an awesome Discord community for the $10 and up tiers, so go check it out. Doing a lot of awesome things there, special things, so...
And also let us know in the comments what bourbons you are not hunting anymore.
Oh yeah, because I'm sure you're probably fed up like us with some of the prices and things like that.
Yep.
And some of the distribution. So do that. Do all the things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now let's move on to the last one.
Last bottle.
Ooh, baby.
Another one that could cause some controversy, but oh well. Old Forester single barrel strengths.
They're good.
They're good, and we've seen multiple of these around town and pass on them.
Oversaturated.
It's oversaturated, at least in Denver, where you're at. It might not be, but I also find a lot of these single barrel strengths to it's too proof heavy, and I love proof.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much ethanol, I guess, out of them.
Depending, they're single barrels, so
where we've had some 100 proofers. Oh,
the Old
that's
Forester
my
100s.
jam for these. If we see the Old Forester single barrel strength 100 proofers around, we're picking those up anytime.
Right.
Those are awesome.
They're really, 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 really good.
Yeah.
I still remember when the first time we haven't had...
Whoa.
Sorry. I still remember...
She's drunk.
Oh God, I'm not drunk. For the
No,
love
she's
of
not.
Pete, please don't. People already think I'm like
I
some
know.
crazy drunk lady. It's called personality, and no, I'm not drunk. Thank you. Okay, now let's move back to what we were talking about. It's called I talk with my hands, and then I
Yeah,
get
she does. Like,
I get
she's
a little.
making people motion sickness by reaching out to the camera. Like, hey, you see this?
All right. Anyhow, I remember the first time before we had one of these, and we were like always searching for them. And then one day we got a notification from our store that
I think it was actually this bottle because it was in 2021.
Yeah, we got a notification from our store that they were releasing one. We're like, we gotta go!
Yep.
And we like hopped in the car. We drove over there so fast, and we got one. But we both got one actually, I think. But it was so crazy how bad we wanted one, and like the market had none at that point.
Yep.
And now, crazy. Like in Denver, you can find these in many
Not all
stores.
the time, but you can find them every once in a while.
Yeah. That's a crazy
But-
thing with some of these picks in stores. It's like oversaturated with picks, and it feels hard to find ones you want. So.
Yep. So, yeah, that's our 10-ish bourbons, rye, whiskeys, whatever it is.
We're done hunting.
That we're not actively searching for.
So that's what we've got for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back with so much more of The Average Drinker. I'm Dara.
I'm Bill.
We'll see you next time.